Hello Siri, how are you today? Thank you for helping with my biology project on antibiotic resistance.
Hello Microsoft Sam, I am doing well. What do you want to know about antibiotic resistance?
Several things, but first could you possibly explain to me what antibiotic resistance is?
It is the acquired ability by pathogens to not be killed by antibiotics and antimicrobials.
Okay, but why are we worried about them?
It makes diseases much harder to cure and stop their spread.
Yeah, but what has caused it?
The overuse of antibiotics and antimicrobials.
Wait, what do you mean by overuse?
They are found in many sanitation products such as soaps, lotions and sanitizing gel.
But if it kills the pathogens, how does that cause the problem?
Because it gets rid of most of the strains of pathogens that can't survive in those environments and makes way for those that can survive to grow.
But why aren't those pathogens also killed by the products?
Most of it ties to genetic mutations that occur in the population. Sometimes they have a mutation which allows them to survive.
But isn't getting rid of germs a good thing?
Yes, but these are killing off the weaker germs which our bodies can easily fight and allowing room for the stronger germs which our body doesn't fight as well to grow.
So this really has nothing to do with the antibiotics that doctors are prescribing.
It does, but prescribed antibiotics have become less of a problem, but back in the mid-20th century when antibiotics first came into wide use they were frequently overprescribed. This led to many of the first antibiotics to become ineffective.
So how has that changed today?
In the late 20th century research found that bacteria were able to adapt to the antibiotics, making them ineffective. Since then we have become more conservative with prescribing antibiotics.
If the old ones are becoming ineffective, then why don't we just create new antibiotics?
We keep doing that, but the bacteria keep evolving or adapting to the antibiotics that we are using faster than we can create new ones. Plus the process to create a new antibiotic and get it approved is incredibly expensive. Basically, it takes too long and is too expensive.
So are you saying that there are now illnesses that can't be cured with antibiotics?
Excluding viral infections. No, actually, our strongest antibiotics are rarely ever used so that bacteria don't have the opportunity to mutate to adapt to these pathogens. Because of this, these antibiotics are still capable of killing most bacteria.
So what diseases are most commonly resistant to antibiotics? Which ones should we worry about the most?
Staph and strep, tuberculosis, salmonella and E. coli, gonorrhea.
Is there an age group that is put at more risk by the resistance?
That's complicated. Infants, the elderly, anyone who is immunocompromised. Basically, anyone who has a lower natural immune system is put more at risk.
Is there anything besides antibiotics that will kill these bacteria and microbes?
On surfaces, yes, there are caustic chemicals such as bleach and lye which work as well as the antibiotic products. Natural products such as vinegar and lemon juice will also kill some of them. Extreme temperatures also work. Autoclaves, fire, and high heat will kill them. Extreme cold does not work as well. It slows down the growth of the bacteria, but it is not effective in killing them off.
What about in the body? You say that antibiotics shouldn't be used as much as they once were. What doctors do instead?
There are two ways to go about it. One is to create a strain of bleach and lye which can be injected into the body. However, since I don't see that becoming likely in the near future, the best thing is to utilize vaccines to prevent diseases such as diphtheria, tetanus and pertussis, DTaP. We also need to allow the body's immune system to fight bacteria before we throw antibiotics at them. To help the immune system to stay strong, we need to maintain a balanced diet and good nutrition.
So, should we remove the antibiotic soaps and gels from the market?
That's a highly debated topic at the moment. There are some applications such as doctors' offices where there is a lot of exposure to bacteria which need to continue using these. However, we need to limit the use of these products to times when we are at high risk of exposure and not using them anytime we want clean hands or we are afraid we might get sick from the dirt or air.
Thank you Siri for helping me understand antibiotic resistance. Maybe now I can pass Mrs. McMullen's class.
You are welcome Microsoft Sam. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yes, I need you to remember that my rafflecopter goes swa 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 swa.